now 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the...
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Good. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On the tackle.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The Chiefs and Niners, of course, back at it following the memorable encounter in Super Bowl 54. It looked like the Niners were on their way to a title. They led 20-10 in the 4th quarter, but it was Patrick Mahomes who led the Chiefs back as they scored 3 unanswered touchdowns in that 4th quarter to claim the Lombardi Trophy by a 31-20 margin.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brought down at the 26.
If you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of...
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. 54. Mike 54. Your track. Right there. 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're saying right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
26.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3.
Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
The play lost a yard.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
And now here's a carry heading left. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. The quick slant caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Second down. It's Coleman. Muscles him off. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they try the right side here. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
You better get in the weight room, son. I'm too strong out here. Too big for you.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And the 49er first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. Up 2 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun is Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Trubisky's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Pretty move. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. From the 22, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Number 85.
George Kittle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 13, 49ers 7. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Gets this one to Hill. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th
down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Play action. It's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Snags it for the pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Warren. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sacked.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mahomes going to throw. Completes it to Hardman. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They will run again with Coleman. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 69 yards. And the Niners are a point away from leading this game.
For the point after.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Niners 20, Chiefs 13. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ball carried by
and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Wild 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. I'm coming after you.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman.
At the 26-yard line.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
They certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Trubisky's pass.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Trubisky. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman, the 1st down and a little extra. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the 49ers have moved down in front. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Niners 27, Chiefs 20. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a handoff looking right. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
This is the ball carrier.
He was brought down by Michael Davis.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
26.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mahomes to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Trubisky to throw. He'll fire this deep for I. And got his man complete. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
San Francisco.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Robbie Gould to kick
After the
off.
touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. D4.